The power to reshape reality. How your thoughts create your world. Welcome to the Black CEO Podcast. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a mind-bending conversation that has the potential to revolutionize how you perceive and interact with the world around you. We're exploring insights from an extraordinary individual who's reshaping the landscape of personal growth and challenging our fundamental understanding of reality itself. I recently had the privilege of speaking with Alexi Leday, an innovative educator and visionary thought leader whose work is transforming lives and pushing the boundaries of what we believe is possible. Alexi's approach to empowering young adults isn't just inspirational, it's potentially world-changing. Her insights challenge us to reconsider the very fabric of our existence and our role in shaping it. Imagine for a moment that the world around you is not a fixed, predetermined entity, but a malleable canvas awaiting your creative touch. This isn't some far-fetched concept from a science fiction novel. It's a perspective that could radically alter how we approach our lives, our goals, and our understanding of reality itself. Today, we're going to explore a concept that might initially seem counterintuitive, even outrageous, the idea that we create our own reality. Now, I can almost hear the skeptics among you scoffing. Create our own reality? That sounds like New Age nonsense, but I urge you to suspend your disbelief for the next few minutes. The implications of this idea are far-reaching and potentially life-altering. Alexi Leday believes that we have the power to speak things into existence. It's a bold claim, isn't it? The notion that our words, thoughts, and actions can shape the world around us in tangible ways might seem like wishful thinking. But before you dismiss this as mere fantasy, let's delve deeper into what this really means and how it could fundamentally change the way we approach our lives. Consider for a moment the power of positive affirmations. We've all heard about the importance of positive thinking, but Alexi takes this concept to a whole new level. She suggests that by consistently affirming positive outcomes and beliefs about ourselves and our circumstances, we can actually influence our reality. It's not just about feeling good. It's about creating a mindset that opens us up to opportunities and possibilities we might otherwise miss. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning and tell yourself, today is going to be an amazing day, aren't you more likely to notice and appreciate the good things that happen? Aren't you more inclined to approach challenges with optimism and resilience? This isn't about putting on rose-colored glasses and ignoring problems. It's about actively shaping your perception and, by extension, your experience of the world. But Alexi's philosophy goes far beyond just positive thinking. She emphasizes the crucial importance of actions that lean into our purpose. This is where things get really fascinating. By aligning our actions with our deepest values and aspirations, we create a sort of resonance with the universe. It's as if we're sending out a powerful signal, and the universe responds in kind. Now, I know this might sound a bit esoteric, but let's break it down into practical terms. When we act in accordance with our purpose, we're more likely to persist in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. We're more attuned to opportunities that align with our goals, and we're more likely to attract people and resources that can help us on our journey. It's not magic. It's a profound shift in perspective that can lead to very real, tangible changes in our lives. And this is where Alexi's work as an educator becomes so crucial and transformative. She's not just teaching facts and figures. She's helping young adults navigate and understand today's complex, often chaotic world through this lens of personal empowerment. Imagine the impact of teaching young people that they have the power to shape their own reality. It's not about denying the very real challenges and injustices in the world. Rather, it's about empowering individuals to approach these challenges with a sense of agency, possibility, and unwavering determination. But here's where things get really interesting and perhaps a bit paradoxical. While Alexi emphasizes the power we have to create our own reality, she also views herself as a continuous learner, both in and outside of the classroom. This might seem contradictory at first. If we can create our own reality, why do we need to keep learning? The answer lies in the dynamic, ever-changing nature of reality itself. The world is constantly evolving, presenting new challenges and opportunities. By remaining open to learning, we expand our toolkit for creating and shaping our reality. We become more adaptable, more resilient, and more capable of navigating the complexities of life in this rapidly changing world. This brings us to a crucial point. Creating our own reality isn't about controlling every aspect of our lives or the world around us. It's about recognizing our power to influence our experiences, our perceptions, and our responses to the world. It's about understanding that while we can't always choose what happens to us, We always have the power to choose how we respond. Now, I can almost hear the skeptics among you growing restless. This all sounds nice, you might be thinking, but where's the evidence? How do we know this isn't just feel good nonsense? It's a fair question, and it's one that deserves serious consideration. While the idea that we create our own reality might seem abstract or even far fetched, there's actually a growing body of research that supports various aspects of this philosophy. Let's start with the power of positive affirmations. Studies in psychology have shown that self affirmation can reduce stress, increase problem solving abilities under pressure, and even improve academic performance. A groundbreaking study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that a brief self affirmation activity at the beginning of a school term could boost academic grade point averages in underperforming students, with the effects persisting for years. But it goes far beyond just feeling good about ourselves. Cutting edge research in the field of neuroplasticity has shown that our thoughts and experiences can actually change the structure and function of our brains. This means that by consistently focusing on positive outcomes and practicing optimistic thinking, we can literally rewire our brains to be more resilient, creative, and positive. And what about the idea that our actions can influence the universe around us? While this might sound mystical or even absurd, we can understand it in terms of the self-fulfilling prophecy, a concept well established in sociology and psychology. When we believe in a certain outcome and act accordingly, we often unconsciously create conditions that make that outcome more likely. For example, if you believe you're going to ace a job interview and act with confidence as a result, you're more likely to make a strong impression and actually get the job. It's not about the universe magically granting your wishes. It's about how your beliefs shape your actions, which in turn shape your outcomes. But perhaps the most compelling evidence for the power of this philosophy comes from the real world impact it has on people's lives. Alexi has seen firsthand how this mindset can transform the outlook and achievements of young adults. When students begin to see themselves as active creators of their reality rather than passive recipients of circumstance, it can lead to increased motivation, improved problem solving skills, and greater resilience in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Let me share a powerful example that illustrates the transformative potential of this philosophy. Alexi worked with a young woman named Sarah who came from a disadvantaged background and struggled with self doubt and a sense of hopelessness about her future. Sarah had internalized the belief that her circumstances defined her potential, and she saw little point in trying to change her life. Through Alexi's guidance, Sarah began to challenge these limiting beliefs. She started using positive affirmations, focusing on her strengths, and taking small actions aligned with her dreams of becoming a social worker. At first, the changes were subtle. Sarah began to participate more in class, to seek out resources for college applications, to volunteer at local community centers. But over time, the impact was profound. Sarah's grades improved dramatically. She secured scholarships that she never thought possible. More importantly, her entire demeanor changed. She walked taller, spoke with more confidence, and began to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. Today, Sarah is not only pursuing her degree in social work, but is also mentoring other young people from similar backgrounds, helping them recognize their own power to shape their realities. Her story is a testament to the ripple effect that can occur when we embrace this philosophy. Not only do we transform our own lives, but we inspire and empower others to do the same. Now, I want to be crystal clear. This philosophy doesn't mean ignoring real world problems or systemic issues. It's not about blaming people for circumstances beyond their control or suggesting that positive thinking alone can overcome all obstacles. Instead, it's about empowering individuals to make the most of their situations, to approach challenges with creativity and resilience, and to actively work towards positive change, both in their own lives and in the world around them. This brings us to a crucial question. How can we apply this philosophy in our own lives? How can we begin to create our own reality in a way that's meaningful and impactful? First, We need to become more conscious of our thoughts and the narratives we tell ourselves. Are we constantly focusing on what could go wrong, or are we open to possibilities? Are we affirming our capabilities, or are we undermining ourselves with negative self talk? This isn't about forced positivity or denying real challenges. It's about cultivating a mindset that empowers us to face those challenges head on. Second, we need to align our actions with our values and aspirations. This doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow to pursue a dream that might not be feasible. It means taking small, consistent steps towards the life you want to create. It might mean dedicating time each day to a passion project or making choices that reflect your values even when it's difficult. Remember, every great achievement starts with a single step. Third, we need to cultivate a learning mindset. Remember, Alexi sees herself as a continuous learner. This openness to new ideas and experiences is crucial. It allows us to adapt, to grow, and to refine our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In a world that's changing at an unprecedented pace, the ability to learn and adapt is not just beneficial, it's essential. Fourth, we need to practice resilience. Creating our own reality doesn't mean everything will always go smoothly. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. The key is to view these not as failures, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Every setback is a chance to refine our approach, to learn something new about ourselves and the world around us. Finally, we need to extend this philosophy beyond ourselves. How can we help others recognize their power to shape their reality? How can we create environments in our homes, our workplaces, our communities that foster this kind of empowerment? Remember Sarah's story. By embracing this philosophy, she not only transformed her own life, but is now helping others do the same. As we approach the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking challenge. If you truly believed that you had the power to create your own reality, what would you do differently? How would your approach to challenges change? How would your goals and aspirations shift? This isn't just a hypothetical exercise. It's an invitation to reimagine your relationship with the world around you. It's an opportunity to step into your power as an active creator of your experience rather than a passive recipient of circumstance. The idea that we create our own reality is in many ways a radical one. It challenges our assumptions about the nature of reality and our place in it. It asks us to take responsibility for our experiences in a way that can be both empowering and daunting. But as Alexi Leday's work with young adults shows, it's a philosophy that has the potential to transform lives, communities, and perhaps even the world. It's not about denying the realities of the world around us, but about recognizing our power to interpret, respond to, and yes, even shape those realities. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, this perspective offers a powerful tool for resilience, growth, and positive change. It reminds us that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we always have control over our response. And in that response lies our power to create, to transform, and to thrive. So I challenge you. Speak your aspirations into existence. Align your actions with your purpose. Remain open to learning and growth. And above all, recognize your power as a creator of your own reality. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. What reality will you create? I want you to take a moment right now. Close your eyes if you're in a safe place to do so. Imagine the reality you want to create for yourself, for your loved ones, for your community, for the world. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel the emotions associated with that reality. Now open your eyes. That vision, that feeling, that's your starting point. That's the seed of the reality you're going to create. From this moment forward, I want you to approach each day with the mindset that you are actively creating your reality. When you face a challenge, ask yourself, how can I use this to move closer to the reality I want to create? When you achieve a success, no matter how small, recognize it as evidence of your power to shape your world. Share this philosophy with others. Help them recognize their own power. Together, we can create a ripple effect of empowerment and positive change that could transform our world in ways we can barely imagine. Remember, the power to shape your reality is in your hands. Use it wisely, use it often, and watch as the world around you begins to transform. Your reality is waiting to be shaped. The question is, are you ready to pick up the brush and start painting? Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. Now go forth and create the reality you dream of. The world is waiting for you to make your mark.